Music is the key is an tedal atar leabhar uair le Karen O'Connor. Ina gcuireann sí síos ar an gcuireann ar féidir leis an gceol a bheith lárnach gursaí leish agus teirpe. Agus cuairt ar bhríd cró agus amach cathal, amaileach chlár gon na gaiileh le déanaí, le fáileach conas ar chuidigh an teirpe cheol leis an ledóg na dacrachtaí a bhí aige a chorú. Well, Karen, there's no one approach that fits all with music therapy, but generally speaking, how does this work?
Well, it's really interesting. I'm a speech and language therapist and have been for the last 17 years. And for the first 6 years working, I used speech and language techniques only. And then towards the end of the 6th year, I heard about sound therapy, which is a little bit different to music therapy. But basically, the children listen to adapted music or filtered music generally over headphones. It works on the middle ear, the inner ear, and the 8th cranial nerve connections right into the brainstem. So you're really working on the brain when you're using the music.
So Karen, who comes to you?
Really a variety of people. I mean, I see children primarily with speech and language difficulties, but it's amazing over the years, then one parent tells another parent. So I see children with concentration issues, children who have attention difficulties, children who have social interaction difficulties. Lots of children that I see are a little bit lost in space. Their sense of time or space is a little bit off. And once you pull those pieces together through the music, the child's just much more solid, more integrated, and able to interact more easily.
Cúpla cálam tá gasrach go harta ní séna tá harta séhí sa difriocht. Agus bhí na cailíní lucha cáins a gcónaí ach bhí sé seo ní raibh sé cáint mór an, bhí sé measca ach ní raibh sé dína mór an cáinte. Cheap me go raibh sé just ciún cúthach nó sa dhéide, le tá dhéide ciún. Ní smaoiní me fiú chuil le bheith amach cid go dtíreach bhí tála. Ach tsin bhí a chuil le híd, bhí bliana bhí na chuil le híd check-up hunse agus sin anna firmach a céadhair go raibh 5 lábhtaige agus sin thug sí lista chun gan ag an lúteí go féidir le chur ar rolla leis an HSC sa me go bra.
Conas ar bhatha túnar chola tú de sacha mar ní léon bháthir a ggéir sin a chluisteáil.
Ó God níl, ó jeez níl. Bhí me gur den cinn déan den.
Yeah.
Sort of straight away.
Cathal is bouncing, Cathal is bouncing, good boy. And this time, can you turn around, get up and turn around and roll on your tummy? Okay, you ready? Yeah. Steady, go. With Cathal, the thing that struck me most initially was he was so lost in space. He didn't know where he was. He didn't know where anyone was in relation to him. So because he didn't know where he was, he couldn't find someone in space to make eye contact with them. He couldn't find someone in space to interact and engage.
Rinne sí díanann sí therapy beag le thóra ó cábhfuil an cut, agus bhí an cut féin mar ach ní rá Cathal, bhí sé go rá cutan ach ní rá sé go chora se go dtíreach. Like dean ra dútí go rá se blian go le tíhíar ina chud so is buile. Buile mór bhí an achach sí an sí dútí bud féidir a hocrú. Dútí gá acal faoin an cinál se therapy dútí trust me, eibreá aintach le Cathal leis agus sinné chun mé bhhaí na fadaingsa agus tá me sásta go chuir.
This time, can you find 4 things? Are you ready to listen? Can you pick up the hot air balloon, the truck, the bicycle and the people?
Can you tell me a bit about the music that you would use for various sessions?
Yeah, we use a combination. For the home listening, for the therapeutic listening, we use a variety of what we call filtered music and music with what they call high frequency audition. So composers, lots of classical music, everything from Mozart to music from the Baroque period. Mozart probably would be one of our favourites, I have to say, and I've yet to meet someone who didn't actually. Many of the kids, they all enjoy Mozart. Basically the way that it works is you've got the lift, which is this piece of equipment here, and the MP3 player is attached to it, and then you've got the headphones attached to the lift here. And the music that comes from the MP3 player, which is the Mozart, is passed through the lift and is filtered. So Basically, we have the opportunity with the lift to help the children, what they call climb the mountain of sound, going through the different frequencies, pulling out the lower frequency, so they're really left with that high frequency, which is what really impacts on the brain. The great thing about it is you can just pop it in the backpack here, so the child's playing away, and but the music's working away on the brain, they don't even realise it.
I realise it.
Did you realise it? I bet you did. I'm a bit surprised.
Thug sé bhád ferbert san dhéanamh nó thug sé bhád dul an cíine
Heasa sé díreach ag
sesiún.
Heasa sé ar a dara sesiún, heasa sé ar lún agus demát in teochannig mu den arthúir. An dar lábhí mu den seo agus chléime ar chahal an ainm agus chatíoch sé suasarm agus sin an dar lá.
Agus ribh sin cad tharlacht an léthair.
Bheitha glúcha chahal, thug me ceap me go 5 éigen bhíle sin clúsaí, so for me sin ach ní mé. Feice man is cahal, tá féinhhain ina cahalan Tá chail an ranam. Cé tá tú dhéana leis ach tá sé fós a fólam, tú riomhar a chahal, tú leabhar a chahalan tú ceol go. Bruno Mars, hello, níar samscé héin.
I suppose what I've found over the last 17 years, I worked for 6 years using speech therapy techniques only. In the last 11, I've combined speech and language therapy with the sound therapy. The difference to the kids is unbelievable. It's the difference between night and day. And it's not about that speech therapy isn't good enough. It's about this is another tool that can be added and can be used by a speech therapist or an occupational therapist or a psychologist to help children achieve their full potential, not just part of it, but the whole lot of it.